hearing about the Protectorate's use of mental refreshment.
Careful now.
We have one thing to
You
say.
sure haven't lost any of your boundless energy.
No physical refreshment, like the kind you feel from a sip of purpleberry fizzy tea, or from shopping our vast selections of remedies, such as basic and acid. The body is just as important as the mind, and the body needs things like deep-fried cysty bits and mock apple shakes all day, every day. Come see Auntie, dearies. Auntie cares about you just a little bit more.
Now, upward and onward. Alrighty then, it's well past time for more merry melodies.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to Wireless Free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice. Building
Greetings
a-
again. Hope libations are information. What's your poison?
The encampment had been razed. I'm sorry to say there were no survivors, but I believe we were able to uncover what transpired. I should add, your observations during the investigation were unexpected.
I'm surprised. Didn't know if you had it in you, especially with an arbiter in tow. I'd be happy to direct you to the broker. First, though, we've got a small issue. There's a malfunctioning lamp in the basement I need someone to take a look at. Here's a keycard to get you down there. You mind? Just trust me.
May you ascend swiftly through talent or gut.
Oh, come now, Prospero, you've been on that... terribly sorry, you've got me ruminating. Man of my you've identified me properly. But information, I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of the soup. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. Liquid courage has never failed me. You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refine... Now, if you'll excuse...
A smoky, sugary blend. Try bubblegum slims. Try bubblegum slims. With the bubblegum filter. 2 treats in 1. A double thriller. So make your mouth happy while your satisfaction doubles. No boring old smoke rings. You'll be blowing smoke bubbles. Ba-do-ba-ba. At home or at work. Buy the pack or the case. It's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's Bubblegum Slims. Try Bubblegum Slims today. Ba-do-ba, ba-ya-da-ba, ba-do-ba, do-ba, ba-ya-da-da-da-da, ba-do-ba-do-ba.
Anyone had asked me, I'd have put the odds of a live arbiter finding his way into my chambers at 1 in a few trillion. Good that you didn't come here for blood, Arbiter Rao. Barney would have sniffed it out and broken you in twain. And I do disdain mopping up Protectorate corpses.
If you know who I am, you must know why I'm here. My mentor died under vague circumstances, and I did...
Interesting. That question appears to be at odds with
No. But I cannot shake the sensation...
I could get used to this kind of... Your instincts are right, Arbiter. Though we don't know the specifics. I received information that your mentor's body bore signs of a fight, And a nasty one. Someone killed her.
I shall in time.
If that's all, I think you'd best...
And I prefer to limit my time with scheming blackguards. Speak to me outside if you would.
Artificial Additives Division has
Run along now. I've spent more than enough time entertaining wayward
That damn Wiley put us in an impossible situation. I'm glad those hostages... With that data, she could Look, I know the choice is yours on how you want to approach this, but it's my folk in the crosshairs. If there's space by your side, I hope you'll call on me.
We believe so much in this delicious, cost-cutting measure. We're rushing.
Sure, but don't get me wrong. We got a duty to... If we fail to stop DeVries, this will have dire consequences for the war and everything else. So
We put the art in artificial.
Yeah, how about this? I recruited a Protectorate subject direct like from Bastion, middle of a Protectorate holding.
Think I'll congratulate you for risking your hide to recruit one subject? Forgive me for withholding my applause.
You're jealous of my charms.
Yeah, real jealous. So are the half-dozen AC-ad execs I recruited last week. We're all just vomitous with envy.
Greetings. What can I get you? Oh, sure. No, I ain't got any fancy booze.
The role of the Arbiter typically does not require the assistance of others, but I fully realize that during our investigation I gauged your trustworthiness and did not find it wanting. What say we travel together? I think you have earned forthrightness. I came to Free Market Station to see Sub Rosa deals in information, and were thusly my best lead. Unfortunately, I cannot act truly alone. I have no ship, and no support. I will keep to my convictions in any case, but I understand. What instructions would you have me follow? Ah, I should have considered this event. I will listen to your words, and I shall follow your orders. I will not, but if my sense of duty outpaces my willingness to comply with an order, or if you attack my brethren unprovoked, our relationship will come. Excellent.
Rubbing shoulders with Protectorate arbiters now, are we? I'll reserve judgment. Hopefully, he can as well.
Very well. I shall locate whichever craft seems the most out of place for...
Grab a pack of deep-fried Sprat, they're such a tasty treat. You know when you eat Sprat crisps, you're eating real good meat.
That goes out to the dedicated employees of the Aggressive Acquisitions Department. Lost speed to all you brave soldiers fighting on behalf of individual freedom and personal responsibility. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
I'm looking for a meal that doesn't leave me feeling hollow. Don't want to do no cooking, all I want to do is swallow. Hey, here's a fancy can. Wow, it's a real beauty. Let's see what's inside.
Get caught unawares? All all you like. My armor will keep you safe.
My gear has the fewest holes out of any close-on station.
Shop here to acquire. If you became violently ill, what may this unit rehydrate for you? Yes, Iceberg current customer is not Prospero Apollo. Unit cannot vend to current customer. Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of vending Iceberg aged whiskey. Complete. Thank you for your patronage.
It's not the worst.
Error. Road sales grandstanding not found.
Stimulants, medicaments, drugs. Get your drugs here.
As it happens, standing in one place and focused my breath. Very well. You wish to know about the crash, yes? Everyone knows that the free market's captain was the final betrayal came from a dashing rogue. Indeed, the crew attempted to. That's all I know. I thank you for.
No coarse pores, brisk smoke in our gums. With their proprietary whisker extraction. Pulverized bones from tooth cracking crunch. We gobble it down and get back to the action. Oh, howdy. Good to see you there. You caught us taking 5 between our 10-hour shifts. You know, working the assembly line makes for a powerful hunt. So when we need to relight our thrusters, don't waste time slow.
My folks didn't raise no. If you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I used to be part of, had a lot of time. Turned out to be generic clothes, work. I got rags.
That's right. Nothing like an instant, soft serving of feral pork paste to boost productivity to full burn in those small hours. All right, enough yapping. Time is bits. Back to the factory floor. Run snout to tail, it's all included. It ain't the worst till it's extruded. Run factory bags into my tummy. New meat paste can taste so yummy. Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst, it's not the worst unless it's Borstwurst, Borstwurst, oh Borstwurst. Grab a can today.
Anybody even listening to this? Listen, I know I shouldn't warn. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to. No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You can tell? Damnation. Sounds like you know what is. Before it crashed, I served on the free market as a secondary engineer, first grade. The supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. In Auntie's choice, my colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the port side. Yeah, anyway. Can we get back to subjects that aren't this? I got one untaken. I never be.
Spark some combustion under a few listless posteriors. Listen in.
Bye from me, please.
My latest demotions report, starting with Asta Vistage, senior copywriter in invasive marketing, whose sloganeering was a bit too Tau-Ceti for the vibrant Arcadian market. You've gone stale, Asta. We can't exactly skip drive you back home, so you're demoted to Assistant VP of Vending Stock. Let's see if you can keep the Sprat crisps fresher than your advertising copy. Next, Russell Crocker in Morale Management. Dress codes for everyone's benefit, Russ. No shoes, no smock, no whole-side office with an Elysium view. Wear something nice and solvent-proof for your new role as Executive Drainage Manager in Recreant Reclamations and Artificial Additives. Remember, dress for the job you have, Russ. And just to show there's no position too microscopic for Auntie's management, I'd like to highlight Assistant waste disposal officer Carter Vanderbilt for a job not well done.
Grenades. Burn the whole colony in one fiery swoop. And don't underestimate traps. Arachnids don't have the gray to skitter around them. Stick with quick loaders. While you're swapping ammo, the spiders might already be on top of you. Nastiest case scenario. Let's just move on to the spoils, shall we? Of Arachnid's only premium part is its sucker. Hideous, but handy in all sorts of crafting recipes. Certainly more valuable than the heart. That and 10 sprat hides will get you a cup of dehydrated water. Time to blast off this bug-infested rock. So with that, I raise a glass of Spectrum Red and bid you bottoms up to your bottom line.
Greetings. How has the data collection fared? Finally, a breakthrough. Let's hear it. How did the AC... So the backstabbing nature of aside from the crash, what occurred in the ship's final moments? An incompetent... Last question. Were there any contributing factors to the crash? Anything that might failing to recognize ability? Thanks to you, my report is complete. Here, something for your Auntie's choice seems to be inundated with its own problems, technical, and you should have said so. Now I need to get this report to my...
But only once our chemistricians processing meat to turn a bottom feeder into instant lunch. It's quite the branding fee.
Latest contraband came in. Looked like quite the haul.
Stand up. The tasty flesh is deemed safe to eat. Crabble can be more than just a solvent-based glue. Now it's good for me and you. Crab witch, a sandwich made with crabble makes a mighty fine treat. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat. End up dead soon. Don't try to make your own crabble repass. Trust me when I say that it'll be your last. So leave first crabble to your favorite aunt. It's better once it's passed through her industrial plant. Wild crabble's fine for a lubricant. If you heard you can't eat 'em, yup, it's true you can't. Crab witch, consume at your own risk. Crab witch, it tastes almost decent. Crab witch, it's the sandwich you want to eat.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it some.
Observational data is important. I hate seeing these rifts so
On
close.
behalf of everyone in Auntie's family, I want to thank our hosts for securing this. Wonderfully austere venue to begin our negotiations for peace.
Look, another ship. Doesn't exactly scream official delegation transport to me.
Ridge have not been resolved, but I will now graciously allow the Vicar Laureate and his fellow shareholders the floor.
Madam Vice President, I and my fellow councilors share those grievances, but we are here in good faith. Peace between us will allow us to contend with the rifts, the true threat.
This sort of satellite is new to me. Is it Earth tech? How did it get out here?
Be still, Cadre. But don't let this interloper out of your sight. It's you, is it not? The one Agent DeVries warned me to expect? Well, see here. If you intend to stop me, you're far too late. I certainly don't wish it. Yet my health is of far less import than ensuring our mission success.
Ignore the posturing. Give him a push and I'll bet you can get DeVries' plan.
You'll do no such thing. And even if by some low chance you could extract my knowledge, you'll never truly understand. If our deaths buy Agent DeVries and our comrades the time they need, that matters not. He lost his grit and turned traitor. But I am steadfast in my resolve. You hear me? Steadfast. No, I mean, yes. But it doesn't matter what you do. The rest of our team is pushing forward. Agent DeVries is right. The only way to save us from destruction is to save the Order from itself. But why would you leave me be? This situation is markedly different. Those at the monastery were not standing in your path. How can you say that without knowing me and mean it? Your resolve is fine then. They're using the Seer's codes to gain control of the automechs and secure the state. You'll also need this. Her guard. That's my end of the agreement upheld. If you...
Gave up that intel rather easily, didn't they? Let's have a look.
Sovereign is regarded as...
I'd bet bits to Borstwurst. That's going to need a new fuse.
good. If the Protectorate's own leader is beyond his depth, Ilk won't anticipate an alliance.
He's not my sovereign.
Yes, right. Well, landing a strike against the Protectorate in this state will be something like wrangling a galloping breadworm.
I am unfamiliar, but I presume that to mean it will be without exertion? If so, then you are perhaps even more ignorant of Arcadia than I calculated. The Sovereign, guide him, is as ineffective as you suggested. But his advisor, the Consul, is not. These executions, these impulsive attacks, are solely his influence.
Solely? Your previous sovereign was rather draconian himself, if your own history books are to be believed. Do not act like the current rot emerged from nowhere.
I could perhaps say the same for you and your reputation for putting profits over people. But instead, I suggest we pivot our discussion back to the real matter at hand.
Looks like those mechs are on their side. Not. Shame. Could have been useful.
Hostilities are afoot. Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
After some quick mental calculations, I do see merit in your last declaration. It was astonishingly logical, in fact.
How charming that I've surprised an esteemed man such as yourself. In turn, I wish to thank you for toning down your bloviating. I feared we'd still be here next fiscal quarter.
Yes, you must be quite busy between product launches and counting bits. But I will be here as long as it takes to ensure the order isn't taken advantage of by duplicitous actors.
Investigating hostile intentions.
I'd like to discuss your efforts on Paradise Island. We may have no physical presence there, but we are ever watchful. Our observations suggest that been delicate. But I was heartened to hear that your leaders convinced Westport residents to seek shelter in Fairfield. Things rarely end this way for the Protectorate's abandoned subjects.
Ah, yes. The Protectorate had their folk living in fear between all those hangings and maniacal proclamations. That was all the opening we needed to acquire some hearts and minds.
Well, welcome the news of your advances. However, it is worrisome that it took the assistance of a freelancer for you to finally secure your hold. Worrisome indeed.
Let us turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. Our troops still demand answers for the unprovoked attack on Outpost Opportunity. What will you do to resolve this?
Firstly, I'd like to re-establish that we, the Order, did not attack. A rogue proctor by the name of Svoboda did. Her dastardly plot was revealed and she was promptly executed.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages were delivered, this crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that the innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuation that we allow chaos to run in our walks. Any erratic variable as a result of your people's meddling in our affairs.
Ridiculous. Next you'll be claiming we're to blame for all of your past failures. The mere prediction of our arrival years ago sent you into a tizzy. Let us turn our attentions once more to Golden Ridge. Our troops still demand answers for the unprovoked attack on Outpost Opportunity. What will you do to resolve this?
Firstly, I'd like to re-establish that we, the Order, did not attack.
A rogue proctor by the name of Svoboda did. Her dastardly plot was revealed, and she was promptly executed.
Ah, so the Order is capable of decisive action. I had doubts after hearing about your monastery. Even though the hostages yet... Crime happened under your purview.
I would remind you that these innocents survived because of our quick and accurate analysis of the situation. I do not appreciate insinuation that we allow chaos to run rampant on our watch. Chances are high that any erratic variable is a result of your people's meddling.
According to my analysis, neither of our parties has enough goodwill with the other
This
to
unit
proceed
welcomes you.
directly
My
to an
records
alliance.
do not indicate that
swift
any
end to the
authorized
war is
personnel
highly
were
improbable.
searching my records.
You had to run a
Yeah,
quaint
this sector...
Come to that conclusion? Did your... Any insight in... It's more worth my while?
You are back, presumably. Praise...
Good spot for what I...
Something tells me we ain't alone here.
Investigating hostile intentions.
Have you given up? What are you doing?
Proceeding to attack. Yeah! Adversary.
I can hear you scampering around. Smart. I can hear you.
Replicator at ready set. Combatant scan.
What are you doing?
You suffered extent. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
If you care at all about the delegates' lives, we should push on. DeVries is on the 3rd floor. I don't like the elevator as a means up there, but seems we have little choice.
merger, an alliance. And yet, our parties will still be at each other's throats by the end of this. Is this really what you want?
It'd be foolish to even consider an alliance when you so clearly wish to bend Arcadia to Auntie's will. Should the fighting intensify, and it shall, it will be due to your pride. Presiding Bishop Ruth Bassar already possesses the foresight necessary to lead a colony and better its people. Until you acknowledge this, I fear we will never reach an accord.
Foresight is nothing without propaganda. And our Minister of Marketing has already won Protectorate hearts and minds. If unification is what you want, ingenuity is what you need.
So you think that your people should...
Like sitting terror rays. We can't let DeVries make her move.
Persuasion here, but Arcadian matters are best suited for Arcadians. We actively collect data to understand how to serve our people, after all. Look no further than the abbot, who welcomed refugees to Matriarch's mercy.
Damn you. He struggled to feed and house them properly. The poor man was clearly overwhelmed if he couldn't see his writing in his...
You have a nasty habit of arriving at the wrong time, Commander. History repeats itself, doesn't it? You show up attempting to disrupt my plans, only for me to submit you to an untimely end, though I'd no wish to. I only did what was necessary back on Horizon Point, and I am fully prepared to do so again. These delegates you came to save, I'm killing them both, and any hope for peace will die along with them. This is the only way if we hope to close the rifts before it's too late.
Anyone in Arcadia is fit to host such discussions. It is presiding Bishop Bassar. Anyone else would be...
Everything. The Order is on the verge of learning how to control the rifts. They just need the right data, and a prototype modulator that's hidden away in a Protectorate lab on Praetor. But like the Protectorate before them, Auntie's Choice must never have access to that technology. Anyone with even half-functioning gray matter knows that you cannot trust a corporation with the kind of power that comes with controlling rifts. The Order should know better. It's as if they've forgotten how we got to this point. It was the Seers who came to me back then. They showed me their data, proving that the Protectorate's rift experiments would lead to our galaxy's destruction. I didn't want to believe them. But as more and more of their predictions came to pass, I knew I had to act. I had to destroy Horizon Point and its research to prevent annihilation. No. I saw their models. The Protectorate and all their ignorance would have torn the galaxy asunder in pursuit of their matriarch's dream. Fascists are nothing if not predictable. You are focused entirely on the wrong thing. Wars come and go. Civilizations can rebuild. But this manner of destruction is something nothing can come back from. You recall what I said of the rift modulator, of the data? It's the only way to control the rifts, and only the Order can be trusted with this power. You know who these corporatists are, how they deal with their competitors. Imagine now how a war spurred by greed might be won, when fought with rifts instead of guns. You see? The Order must not sacrifice their principles for a childish attempt at peace. If they don't complete the mission they started, everything I have done will have counted for nothing.
As a member of the Order for a few decades, I might have something to say about all that. Backing up just a moment, I'm intrigued by your layperson's grasp of Order teachings. Oh, and also your unsophisticated, though exceedingly confident attempts at reasoning.
And just who in the void are you supposed to be? Some attention-starved initiate tricked into following the commander here?
Marisol Delgado, formerly of the Department of Preemptive Causal Redirection. I once held the role of head intercessor.
Oh, Law, you're... the end point? Just stay back. You won't stop me from doing what I must.
You believe you understand the Order, do you? Being enlisted as an outside agent is nothing compared to a lifetime devoted to contemplation and calculation. I'd suggest you have a superficial understanding at best. and thus ought to seriously reconsider your present course of action.
Ain't seen a dressing down like that since Milver Street's row with his haberdasher.
Your so-called experts were the ones who set me on this path to begin with. It doesn't matter. Nothing you can say to me will change the issue at hand. If I'm to give the order the means to close the rifts, the peace talks must end. 2 dead delegates? That's a fair price to pay. We've paid worse. Is that so? Please then, enlighten me on how you might save the order from itself. Negotiations are shaky, it's true. But if either side is desperate enough, they'll make an appeal too good to turn down. The deaths of their envoys would sour that. If I can do anything to put doubt in either faction's mind, I'll do it. But even if what you say is true, there's no undoing the past. Not for me. This mission is all I have. So if you won't leave me to carry out my plans, Commander. Savannah. I was never a good friend to her, even when she was all I had. No, it doesn't matter. You should hate me for what I've done to you, to your crew. You can't possibly wish for me to live. Do you actually? I want nothing more than that, but I see now that my judgment has been compromised. So we will do this your way. I've recovered a cartridge from the Earth Directorate satellite I brought down. It's here, with me. If you process this data, you can use it to improve the prototype rift modulator on Praetor. Once that's finished, the rifts can finally be closed. Everyone will be saved. Because, whether you believe it or not, you are the picture of an Earth Directorate agent. Competent, resourceful, tenacious. Ah, and humbled. As for me, I've reached the limit of what I can do here. There's also a high-priority message from the Chief of Ops on there. I was unable to decrypt it. It may be 3 years old, but hopefully the information it contains is still relevant. Wait, what in the void is that?
Like this. We need to move now.
Follow me, quick!
On a scale of impendingly disastrous to imminently catastrophic, this seems... well, we should run.
Follow me, quick!
anything. No time to dowdy.
Make on-air misstatements, we own up to it.
This is an urgent message for all Earth Directorate agents. The spatial rift situation has deteriorated significantly. The rifts threatening a majority of our colonies and our Earth Directorate bases, including this one, have entered their final stages. If you see a rift that looks like this, you are in grave danger. You have at most a matter of months before everything in your local system is destroyed. The seriousness of this situation cannot be overstated. Therefore, Directive Alpha Omega is hereby invoked. You are fully authorized to do everything in your power to find a way to close the rifts. Along with this message, the entirety of our rift data has been sent to your local surveillance satellite. Analyze this data. Law willing, you will find a way to unlock any secrets it has resisted yielding to us. The fate of humanity now depends on you.
Acknowledging receipt of emergency mission parameters update, including activation of Directive Alpha Omega. Commander is now released from any and all agent guidelines. The full parameters are as follows. The agent has full authority to handle the mission in any manner they see fit. No exceptions. The extreme nature of stated emergencies supersedes any other considerations. I have also detected competing priorities in the new mission objectives. The surveillance data from the satellite confirms DeVries' assertion of a prototype modulator on Praetor that may be used to manipulate rifts. Acquisition is required to be able to bypass any new or existing miniature ground-level rift anomalies you may encounter. You are also tasked with finding a way to process the Earth Directorate rift data. The archive computer on Cloister would be best suited to this purpose. Agents are permitted to cooperate with local governments and other political entities at their both Auntie's Choice and the Order have previously controlled the archive and may be open to working with. Coincidentally, both delegates also escaped the station. It seems they feel they owe you their lives and have asked to meet with you at their respective headquarters. The Order of the Ascendant are concerned with the elevation of humanity. While lacking experience in governance, they would be fair partner. Auntie's Choice has the firepower to more easily succeed in battle and greater experience in management. They would likely be receptive to a free agent. Whoever you assist will be better positioned to take control of the archive. And by extension, there is also one other, less likely option: persuading the two factions to work together. The delegates you helped save may be able returning to mission objectives. Do you have a preference for which to pursue first, Commander? Acknowledged. Due to the rift's expansion, both Cloister and Praetor show a high... It is worth noting that the Order of the Ascendant is headquartered on Cloister. You have also received a message from Auntie's Choice. This unit can relay its contents now. Greetings, morally gray potential contractor. You've been pre-selected for membership in Auntie's Choice Esteemed Invaluable Disposable Agent Program. Report on board the ACS Undisputed Claim for details on this exciting opportunity. Signed, Auntie Cleo. It appears you now have permission to visit Auntie's Choice headquarters aboard its flagship, Commander.
Commander Word, what is wrong with you? You benched me, even when you knew how important, and you let her live. How could you? After all the damage she's caused, after what she... Tell that to Helen. Oh, wait, I should have seen the signs. I knew you weren't. Give me one good reason why I should spend a single moment more under your command. Do I? I need some space for now. But I'll be...
I'm glad we made it off Greater Tranquility Station. Presumably, the delegates did. I only hope we do not pay for this decision in the future. But let us focus on...
Is free Arcadia. When we here at Wireless Free Arcadia make on-air misstatements, we own up to it sometimes. Like right now, in this batch of corrections. In last Sunday's weekend P&L report for the previous Saturday, we inadvertently misquoted a junior VP of conveyor...
Short-range transmission just came in from Zeb. Sounded urgent. He's requesting we meet him at the Tomb of the Matriarch, here on Praetor. It's where the Matriarch and First... Zeb left out the mission parameters. Probably worried his message might be intercepted. Not unfounded, given the... He did say he'd reach out to us again if he needed help. Reckon we should take it as a compliment. Zeb doesn't trust easy. Anyway, much obliged.
Actually contains real Sprat flavorings. Still a mite tangy, though. That part's 110% correct. Okay, enough corrections. So we made a few mistakes. No need to keep harping on that for long, I think. Now, on to...
Don't know about you, but that screams experimental rift lab facility to me.
Protectorate control of Praetor has largely been achieved through the maintenance of a blockade. A survey of Praetor indicates there may be an alternate route past the blockade via the Omec factory.
We've got your candy.
That's tobacco.
Come taste this candy.
That's tobacco.
If you started young, it's twice the fun. We're talking candy.
That's tobacco.
Rubber candy. Nothing bothers you. Don't worry, you can...
Can't attack what's not there.
To get your candy.
That's tobacco. Smoke out tobacco.
It's what your friends all love to do. Behind your back, they make fun of you. Smoke that candy.
That's tobacco.
Favorite candy.
Tobacco.
Our medical experts recommend you buy a bunch and
tobacco.
Your favorite candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
It's tobacco.
Delicious candy.
It's tobacco.
All Yes, candy.
That's tobacco.
You want your candy.
That's tobacco. Candy, tobacco.
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
Wireless free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by
N-ray. Exposure. Undermining. Functioning.
and unbridled self-betterment.
Reloading so I can unload. Quite the
Under only one
predicament.
circumstance will wireless free Arcadia report hearsay. If it makes the competition
Resorting to violence.
territory. Frontline scuttlebutt has it the Sovereign is missing in action. He's supposedly their great thought leader, yet he has disappeared from public view, seen in neither moon nor station. What's the story here?
Check your scopes for combatant analysis.
Day, cutting deals, driving profits. And the Protectorate's console has been the life of their joyless shindig lately.
Stun weapon ready, Commander.
He's supposed to be the Sovereign's top VP. His muscle seems highly involved in their whole totalitarian operation. The Sentinels, their secret police, reportedly answered to him. Makes you wonder if the console is really running the show. Who knows? We have all the jigsaw pieces, but no puzzle. When we do suss out the real story, you will be the first to know. Now, on to other things. Next up, something reasonably peppy. Please consult your employee handbook to determine if dancing is presently allowed.
Well, that ain't at all concerning. Best keep our lamps lit.
Yes, and he welcomes you with arms open wide. And all you gotta do is stand and the boy side didn't hesitate. And he rhythm of Papa's name. Come on, Tim said, okay, we'll start right away. No rules, no oversight, no ethics to abide. The only thing that matters is the bottom line. Follow still how you profit for. Cut the cost, raise the price, profit for. The joy of blazing fair. Oh, you know it well. Making the team proud. Wouldn't that be swell? Without getting burned, he was unscrupulous, and he swiftly rose. When you do your business, laser further than anything goes. You follow, you sell high, you profit more. You cut the cost, you raise your price, profit soar. The joy of blazing fair. Oh, you know it well. Make the team proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, kid, let's go! Style, the perfect poster for. Oh, can't you see? Yes, he's a tribute to Andy's family. And if it works for him, then it can work for you. You could be the next Andy's favorite nephew. You buy low, you sell high. More. You raise your prices, profits soar. The joy of life is fair. Oh, you know it well. Making Nancy proud. Well, wouldn't that be swell? Come on, Kev, let's go one more time. Swing it now. Okay. soar, the joy of laissez-faire. Oh, you know it well. Making anti-proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We make an anti-proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? We make an anti-proud, well, wouldn't that be swell? Yeah!
And now, a word from our sponsors. Say, you've got your alien planting corollary in my invasive species fish paste.
I'll handle this.
It's like sour milk and expired medicine. Yet despite this balefully rebuffinative mouthfeel, I feel great.
Everyone knows Salubrious concoctions aren't supposed to taste good. That's how you know it's working.
Nannerfish Restorative Elixir. Additional health benefits, none of the delicious taste. New from Auntie's Choice. Where nature ends, we begin.
Fine, fine.
Spot of trouble.
Let us proceed.
Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries.
Proceeding to attack.
Terminated.
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Rats tingling. All charged up.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
Electrical dampeners failing.
Thank you, dear. Combatant scanned.
Graph's raring to go.
Adversary vulnerabilities. Reviving me.
Commander, you're bleeding.
Let's try. Pick me up. I'll do it for you.
Thank you, dear.
And now it's available in mysterious murky brown.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's Choice.
You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Greetings to our Order of the Ascendant listeners. We here at Auntie's Choice have the same sensibilities as you in the Order, and we wish for you to join forces with us. We all want what's best, and we aren't satisfied by what nature has produced. We can do better. Let's do better together.
And now, back to it. This one reminds me of the morning we drove the Protectorate from Fairfield. A good day for personal freedom and fair trade.
I'm yearning and yearning for you.
Hostilities are afoot.
Every last bit that I'm made, every last bit that I save is intended for you. Although the cost may be high, one day I know you'll be mine. Someday perhaps I'll own two. For now I'll take one that's brand new. 'Cause I'm yearning and burning for you. May be high. One day I know you'll be I've been yearning, yearning for
Oh, that ridiculously catchy number was sponsored by the Department of Invasive Marketing. Just try to get it out of your head. This one goes out to all those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department. May you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
Num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum, num rum, taste more and feel less. Num rum, no worries, no stress. Num rum, relax with success. Num rum. When it's time for a cocktail, num rum will help you set sail. Problems made into the sunset.
As I told you before, we need to wait for Niles. Your arrival could not be more timely. After the events of Paradise Island, I could think of no one more suited to conduct a surgical strike of this nature. I don't see Niles with you. Did he not listen to the whole of my message? I asked for him specifically. I disagree with that assessment.
Tropical moon when positions come open.
Mobilizing. Investigating hostile intentions.
While holding a bottle of num rum tied in your head. Ain't like that.
I'm back and stand.
Ain't a chance we're getting through this. We want to get to the lab, we ought to find a path around. Auntie's Choice has set up shop somewhere to our south. We pay him a visit, they may just help us reach the lab.
Now, a catchy pitch for Auntie's products you simply can't live without.
Auntie's Choice Chum Bar is a delicious new food-adjacent snack from the maker of meaty roll-ups and spectrum leavings.
The Chum Bar is made from the finest coagulated slurry of both animal and vegetable byproducts.
Including but not limited to borscht entrails, sprat organs, salt, skin, nanner peels, and
ratchet
husks.
Try it today.
Extra bar to share.
I have a fix on their weaknesses.
Something a little more upbeat.
Never thought you'd reckon my being present for the dramatic. There's one thing I can't shake, though. Wouldn't happen to be the universe trying to tell us something, would it? I reckon it's saying that all our political. By the way, what DeVries said about Auntie and the Rift Tech, don't take it to heart, huh? Auntie ain't an idiot. Much as she loves business, reckon she loves self-preservation even more. I'd agree with you, but I reckon we don't have the time. Still, think we ought to. Whether we gain that help from. Anyway, appreciate you hearing me out.
Flavor and plausible
responsibility for your own whereabouts? Then take a ride on the Purple Bread Worm with Purple Berry Tequila.
When you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
It's loaded with additives and preservatives, made with 100% artificial purple coloring, and has a little added kick to get you going in the morning.
Seems the little rapt has imprinted on you, Commander. Don't worry. I'll be a good stepmother if you forget to feed him.
When you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Yes, it's the only tequila that'll pick you up and never let you down. Try Purple Berry Tequila today.
Shake a tough day that you wanna forget. Wake up next morning, not a trace of regret when you drink Purple Berry Tequila. Make the most of what you are. Take a ride on that purple worm when you drink Purple Berry Tequila.
Sobriety won't make you any smarter.
Have another purple berry. Have another purple berry. Have another purple berry tequila.
You're about to enter territory controlled by Auntie's choice. Act accordingly, or you'll end up as close friends with the inside of a raptidon.
It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom.
What have
to
we
the
here? You're definitely not a member of my battalion. Oh, I didn't realize there were any enhanced soldier candidates left. And certainly none deployed to Praetor.
You didn't miss anything. I ain't deployed.
I had high hopes for the enhanced soldier. Still, you seem more functional than most of the others I've seen. And there's certainly work for freelancers on this. Now then, I assume you have a reason for being here. We were working on getting around it by tunneling through a mountain. Unfortunately, work is ground to a halt, extending my deployment on this void. Agreed. But they have no defenses on that side. Why would you defend the side of an unclimbable mountain range? We could catch them off guard and put an early... Our equipment detected some kind of anomaly, mostly vibrations. Until we know what it is, I ordered... Of course not, No, I'm not gonna dig into this right now. Why would I be? Are your lamps broken? Praetor is a dirtball in orbit, sitting in HQ, being involved in overall strategic planning of this system-wide campaign. My superior assigning me here. Huh. That sounds like something I'll...
You there, you came from outside the camp. Interested in work? Or was the allure of helping to advance science and being paid for it too much to resist? I'll get right to it then. I need someone to bring me a Gorvid egg. I'm a head biological researcher. I sent my assistant off to the... Oh, and bring back my assistant too, if you find him with all his pieces still stuck together. Which of my assorted critters would you like to know about? Something else then? I sent him off with a tracking device to find a Gorvid egg. Almost definitely a lethal encounter. That's what happened to my other 5 assistants. I know. You're absolutely right. We found signs of Gorvid activity. Something else then? Thank you.
Wrangling raptidons may seem a mite dangerous, but it's a far safer endeavor than being one of Tedford's research assistants.
Fried crisp Nothing survives when it's fresh by 405 degrees.
You know, I reckon half the corpses in here end up as Raptidon chow. Yes, and I spent some time as a Raptidon training assistant.
Those Raps are trained all right. Rather not fight them if it's all the same to you.
Looks like we're about to have company of the unwanted. You've 5 seconds to make plain your intent before I let my boys here pitch some swill at you. 4. Yeah, it will. 3. 2. Last chance. Some folks really don't say I did not dribble. Might have a
you're
Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Lay low, Commander.
You're listening to Wireless Free Arcadia for music, entertainment, and the latest from the front lines. Sponsored by Auntie's Choice, improving lives through unfettered free trade and unbridled self-betterment.
Auntie Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these rifts.
Those Raps are trained all right. Rather not fight them if it's all the same to you.
Looks like we're about to have company of the unwanted kind.
Worlds, poppycock. Rifts present an
You've 5 seconds to make plain your 4. 3. 2. Last Some folks don't say dribble.
Combat probable.
Looking a little woozy there, Commander.
will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could
Not dead.
potential. Seriously, think of it. Auntie Cleo here to address all the hubbub over these rifts. Arcadia's yaysayers and eggheads would have us think these cosmic light shows herald the end of the worlds. Poppycock. Rifts present an opportunity, not a calamity. Once someone irons out their reality-rending downside.
Hostile ahead. What's the place, Commander?
Out their reality-rending downside, we'll be left with nothing but upside. I have full confidence that our lab coats in experimental operations will innovate a profitable use for them. Rifts could be leveraged in negotiations or to gatekeep trade routes.
Do I look approachable? Because I'm not.
Potential. Seriously, think of it. That's your job, VPs. Auntie's job is to keep you motivated. The threat of extinction is the mother of invention, after all.
Ooh, peptic ulcers are barking today. Fix all sorts.
To the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think, only what to buy.
See, when I got deployed, I didn't reckon it was
Just grab a pill, it's easy.
apoplexy, whooping fist,
Investigating.
childhood gout, adult rickets, dysentery, swings of mood,
All clear.
bloody flux, decrepitude, night terrors, mania, terrors, melancholia.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means.
Have you seen a tin of Borst rockets? Thought I heard something down there.
Maybe it's your tin of Borst rockets.
Chronic itch, inflammation, night sweats, flatulation, lumbago, mild daze, scrumpox, general malaise, imbalanced humors, dyspepsia. Oh, and one more thing. Insomnia.
Do these corporate drones aspire to nothing? So many died defending this poisonous slurry of commonplace molecular chain compounds.
Yeah.
Sleep tight with sweet dreams. You're gonna be unconscious via any means. You wanna be so sleepy. Just rest your tired head with the
Hey,
sedative you'll feel.
we gotta talk about all the killing you've done. I understand that things might come up, give you no choice. But for all they've done, these folk are still mine. If we can avoid bloodshed, we should. You really think that was the case here? Just don't put...
Sleep tight with sweet dreams.
Run, don't walk to spend your hard-earned bits on these quality Antes goods or services. Our Iffy Jiffy mail order division informs it is now offering the Pen Pharmacon 5 walk-in industrial microwave. Originally developed for secretive research laboratories for purposes we like this at.
All right, that marks an hour since ingestion.
The unremarkable
Now,
everyday
tell me,
consumer.
how do you feel? And remember, this is for user research, so please be honest.
Over you, exciting your molecules and curing such ailments as dropsy, sciatica, epilepsy, rickets, night sweats, and collectivism. Not recommended for longer than 1 second at a time. Not responsible for temporary or permanent damage to eyes, teeth, skin, or general lifespan. Ask your doctor if a walk-in industrial microwave is right for you.
I swear, everything around here's held together with not...
All those aspiring to climb the rungs of their department, may you ascend swiftly through talent or guile.
Purple-berry brunch is crispy and sweet. Perfect for breakfast or an afternoon treat. With love. She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom rung, this is Wireless Free Arcadia, official frequency of Auntie's Choice. And this month's winner of Auntie's Jingle Contest TM is Factory Technician.
Those raps are trained all right. Rather not fight them if it's all the same to you.
reporting.
I love Auntie, yes I do. Her hair looks real, like a real hairdo. I love Auntie, so do you. Let's buy Sisty Bits, covered in goo.
Congratulations, Janie. You and your family win a full year's supply of Forced Pockets for one low price. And now, back to it. I consider this song a real standout number. Assuming you have taste, you surely will as well.
Crab witch, a sandwich made from crab will make some mighty fine treat. Crab witch, sandwich you want to eat. A crabble sandwich is so easy to eat, but only once our chemistricians process.
You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia, the best thing since sliced breadworm. Now with 110% more music, entertainment, news, and product placement. Batten down your quarterly budget for an asset report. You know what deserves some visibility? Praetor, a gloomy moon that's become quite the shining star in our portfolio. Thanks in no small part to the chemical plant we liberated from the Protectorate in the earliest phases of equity building here in Arcadia. The chemistricians in product development wasted no time repurposing the facility's production lines away from the Protectorate's fruitless, gumption-suppressing pharmaceutics. Not much of a market for mood depressants after all. Solvents, food additives, adrenaline stimulants, scented exfoliants. Those are the surefire molecular chain moneymakers. The Praetor plant operates around the clock at peak efficiency, yet employee safety, as always, is given the utmost of brief consideration. 12 out of 10 top medical technicians recommend working in proximity to caustic chemicals. Slurry fumes really open up the sinuses, and who needs fingerprints anyway? It has been 6 days since the last fatal workplace incident, but rest assured it was not the fault of the plant foreman or any execs in charge of that management. As acknowledged on page 98, subsection K of the ironclad wrongful death waiver that every new hire signs, if there's a workplace death, the deceased did something wrongful. The Praetor plant's trifling risks are worth its substantial rewards, expanding our reach in the lucrative chemicals market, because when Auntie's Choice diversifies, we conquer. Now, on to other things. Now, here's a song to take your mind off your worries. Unless you're being hunted by a pack of raptidons or some such.
There's a new face. Any chance you've brung news from the commander? Can't restart the dig without his permission. And the clock's ticking. It's a puzzler, that's for sure. More likely than not, some kind of old Protectorate infrastructure. Maybe sewage. Worst case, it's a Zeranium gas pipe, and further drilling will kill everyone here in seconds. It'd be hard to collect bits for making a tunnel with no workers to dig it first. I see the angle you're coming from. But the long-term cost of hiring and keeping workers with hands-on experience is an important factor for long-term profit. Not unless your lamps can see through solid rock and figure out what's on the far side.
Smoke bubbles, ba-do-ba. At home or at work, by the pack or the case, it's the bubbly perk that will pick up your pace. It's Bubblegum Slims, try Bubblegum Slims.
You back to see more of the tunnel? I'll save you the trip. Not a pebble has budged. Pardon me, but you what? You just have a magic little device in your pocket that lets you detect enemy troops through 2 feet? Well, ain't that something? Wait. That means they already dug half the tunnel for me. That bonus is still in reach. That don't change me needing to get the command. What say you run yourself back to the...
I assume you've got something important to discuss, or a report to give. Forgive my incredulity, but how did you get that information? I see. Our engineers determined this was the most geologically stable place to tunnel. The Protectorate likely did the same. I'll send orders to resume drilling immediately. We'll take them by surprise.
It's the long slim smoke with the bubblegum filter. It's too.
She's just the best choice. It's Auntie's choice.
You're tuned to wireless-free Arcadia for merry melodies and prevailing conditions on the battlefield. Brought to you by Auntie's Choice, building a better Eden, where the skilled and imaginative may rise. Why settle when you can thrive?
Overbearing tyrannical regimes like the Protectorate want to control their subjects' thoughts, to safeguard them from harm, to hide them away from danger. I'm Auntie Cleo, and I won't lie. The universe is filled with things that want to kill you. Luckily, our products, and only our products, can reliably prevent that.
Proceeding to attack.
I say, don't cower and hide. Go make something of yourself.
Adversary vulnerabilities identified.
Rejoice with Auntie's Choice. Our product line is strong by nature.
Now, upward and onward. Thank you so much for tuning in to the one wireless station in Arcadia that doesn't tell you what to think.
Is that what I
only
think it
what
is?
to buy.
Might finally be time for some action.
I'm yearning and yearning for you. My heart and revenue. Every last bit of my wage, every last bit that I'm paid, every last bit that I save is intended for you.
Possesses the advanced technology and know-how behind the mental refreshment process. That's why we are all happy.
Combatant scanned.
Back in business.
Someday perhaps I'll own two.
Check your
Now I'll take one that's brand new.
Giving chase.
trouble ahead. Target analyzed. Lay down fire.
Contact reestablished.
Combat probable.
Preserve said progress. Sustain the system.
Although the cost may be high,
Investigating hostile intention. I have a fix on their weaknesses.
There's nothing I wouldn't do.
There are many mental refreshment facilities to be found throughout Arcadia. Placid Waters Wellnetarium, here on Crater.
Yeah!